Hello YouTube, how you doing Earthlings? And welcome to hopefully hundreds and hundreds of Instagram people coming over to watch my videos now. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, this is part 2 of my Matt Dixon bot number 3. Matt Dixon, UK artist, go and check out his robots, they're just as cute as anything. And I was watching Andy Mecha's live stream yesterday, and I mentioned to him that I'm doing another Matt Dixon style robot, and he said to me, "Oh, you've got to do a short video, I think, and show how you do your ball bearings with your neodymium magnets." And funny enough, Saturday morning's here, and this is what I had planned anyway, because I've done these two. And now I want to do these two, and I'll show you how I do them. Also, I want to bring over my other one as well. My other one. Where are we? There we are. Bring you a bit closer so I'm not whispering and you get a bit clearer. Matt Dixon bot. Come hither. I have actually on my previous videos shown how to do the all these ball joints and these magnetic joints, because I've got these ones here, but they're not very strong, and these ones here, they're not very strong, but so I'm going to have to do something with those. But these ones I'm most proud of, actually, to be honest, and I showed how I've done these as well. This one here, magnet on either side, a little cup ball thing filled with bicarbonate of soda, soda crystals, what you want to know, bicarbonate of soda, baking powder, and then just pour some super glue. I did show myself making these, so check out the video of this one and the other gold one, because they're in there somewhere, because I've just done loads of stills of them. Right, so this one, I've changed it a little bit. I've got a bigger magnet in there. Oh, you can't actually see what I'm showing you, can you? How stupid. So, yeah. So this one, they're not very strong. I'm going to have to do something with those. These ones, magnet in that side, magnet in that side. Little ball cup thing I stuck to a little stick and filled it with baking powder, push the magnet in there until it's flush, and then pour super glue around the outside. So that's how I do the knees. I'm going to do the same knees on these ones, I think. I've got some new techniques that I'm using at the moment that I can adjust this fella with. Let me just do a bit of that, yeah. Because I've got bigger magnets in there this time, like I was just saying, and that means that bearing in mind this body is full of clay, and that's full of clay as well. You've got quite a bit of weight there, and quite easy to hold them like that. Right, what am I watching here? Why is Saturday Kitchen on? I thought I was watching the news. Right, so let me just get my trashy, because this one I used a different method. Get that paint out of the way. This one, Andy was saying that I used a rubber ring. I did on this one. I did use it, try it on this version here. Give it a bit more sort of grip, and it definitely works. I used a bigger magnet for the shoulder joint there, so I've got full movement, and everything stays in place where it should be. Should do. Here are the ball bearings that I've managed to collect up over the years. Some right old dirty ones and clean ones. You'll see those. There we are. And I'm going to show you how I do them. I actually bought some plastic tweezers because all my metal tweezers, the neodymium magnets, they get attached to them. Here are my magnets that I have. These are the ones that I used for the joints that I've shown you on the new one. My pot, there we are. These are the ball bearings that I've kind of... I'm going to have to get those to match up. But, right, so this is how I do it. You're probably going to need a drill or something, or because this has got to be filled with clay to be able to hold the magnet in. This is filled with clay. I don't know what clay. This is just cheap old Daz clay, or you could. What you want, something that doesn't shrink so much. You wouldn't be able to use super Sculpey or something. So you've got to put it in the oven. You might have plastic parts on your model, but if you haven't, then stick it in the oven. Right, so yeah, so to get these to grip, instead of using the rubber ring, I used some rubber separator. It's the sort of the masking fluid is what probably model makers would know it as. But yeah, I can just paint a little bit of this in there, and you've got the rubber seal around. Now we're back to Ukraine. I can't believe the destruction that Russia has caused to a sovereign nation. Disgraceful. I hope Putin dies a horrible, painful death. Anyway, right, so where was I? How long have I got into this so far? 7 minutes. Andy said do a quick 3-minute video showing how you do these. But no. 7 minutes down, I haven't actually done anything. I've got a tungsten carbide burr here. You might want to use a big drill bit or something just to drill in just enough room for the magnet to get in there. But I'm just going to do the bottom one, and I'm going to leave it like that. Right, so what I'll do is get the magnet. Come on, magnet. Come on, you know you want to come off. I'll just go and get one of the other ones. There we are. Right, so I'll put the magnet on there, and I can test fit it. I mean, it's not... I'm certainly no rocket scientist. Ah, England rugby. Woohoo! We're going to win the Six Nations today. Brilliant. And of course I'm talking about the Red Roses, because they're the only England rugby team worth talking about. Can't wait. It doesn't matter if it's too deep because I can just backfill it with baking soda or my low viscosity super glue or something. Probably does help quite a lot that I've got the perfect burr for my handpiece, but so I did used to enjoy a bit of snooker. I used to like playing pool quite a lot in the pub. Nearly there. Doesn't have to be tight. Yeah, I prefer women's sport, I think. Less swearing, less fighting, less cheating. Boxing match. Right, so how are we doing? Oh, come on. There, perfect. So now that magnet's gone in there. Oh, and it stayed in there. I didn't really want it to stay in there. Oh, go away, I don't want to hear about this. We're talking about harlequins. I don't want to. So now I know that Northampton have just beaten Harlequins and I've enjoyed the game so much.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to
Right,
a relatively quiet stadium at the moment here in the south of France. But don't be fooled by this. Later on, this place is going to be absolutely rocking with a sellout crowd. I've been kindly joined this morning by World Cup winner Rachel Burnford. Now, when we look at England and France, both these teams.
Let's try and get that magnet out because I do need it out.
Come down to this game, but just give you an idea with England in particular, the wonderful form they're in general.
Yeah, they're in incredible form at the moment. You know, they've got 22 consecutive wins, going for a 23rd. You know, throughout the competition, they've been building towards the end of this competition, going for
and then I'll
Grand Slam title.
use some of my
and what brilliant place to come and play France. It's one of the best places.
high viscosity glue.
People might think, oh, it's going to be a walkover today, but France, this is not going to be easy. They're ranked third in the world, and this is going to be their toughest test they've had in a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and they're coming off great form as well. You know, beating the New Zealand team in the autumn. You know, they've had great form within the Six Nations as well. So it's not going to be what everybody expects that England to just run away with this one. The last few games against France have been really close encounters. So yeah, it's all set to be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, just 4 points between these two sides in the game. Last year, England sneaked the win there. The stadium's relatively quiet now. 12,000 fans here later. It's a sellout. Not many of those are going to be English fans. What's that atmosphere going to be like, and how can that affect the English team?
I mean, it's one of the best places to play.
You know what?
I think if you ask
This
any of the
thick
English
super
players,
glue, it's just a bit,
just
might just looks like to me super glue that's about to go hard.
In so much, and you know, it lifts the players. It
It's so
brings their
annoying
level
to
the
use,
next level, and that's
especially this
what's so
Loctite
exciting. That's why
ball.
the players want to come and play
Come
here.
on.
The Six Nations obviously what's
Just put a hole in
important
it.
today, and whoever lifts that trophy, I imagine there'll be great celebrations afterwards. But whoever lifts this trophy, bear in mind this is a World Cup year, a World Cup taking place in New Zealand later on in October. Whoever lifts that trophy, what kind of a boost is it going to be for that team heading into that tournament?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be huge psychologically, knowing that you're going to come up against one another in the pool stages. It's an opportunity to lay a marker down now to what's to come, but there's still plenty of time between now and then as well for both teams to develop and get better before that Rugby World Cup. But, you know, that psychological edge, knowing that the last time you played one another, that you won, both teams are going to go into that.
Just a quick one before you go then, Rachel. We've said it's going to be close today. You've said it's going to be tough. How close is it going to be?
I'm really hoping for a tight encounter, and I think we're going to be looking at maybe a penalty here or there. You know, I played in 2019 where it was taken in the death in the moment, lost by 1 point, and I'm expecting the same this weekend.
If they're going to lift that trophy, what are their celebrations going to be like?
Oh, look, I think they've had an incredible campaign. We've talked about their 22 consecutive wins, another 4th title. It's going to mean the world to them. You know, they've got a lot of pressure on their shoulders, and
Right,
they
here we
deserve to, you know,
Now I've
celebrate
got
in the style that they want
get
to.
that so it doesn't keep on squishing the glue out.
The BBC coverage later. You watch it live on BBC
Right,
Two,
so
BBC Two. Listen on BBC Radio
there we
5.
are. Where are we?
In
This is
France
what
at
we want.
3:15. That's 2:15 your time.
To get this to set nice and quickly, I'm just going to squirt a bit of activator in there, and then come on, quick.
My question on Boris Becker's set, because it raises lots of questions now, doesn't it? Again, about a sports star who has such a meteoric rise to fame and everything that comes
Right,
with it.
that's in there.
Whether they get any help or guidance or support with how you deal
Wonky, but it doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, I can turn this down again. And now I'll get my low viscosity runny super glue and just around the edges. Boris Becker's going to prison. There we are. One ball joint. And this one do exactly the same thing, but I'll leave it there because I've got to keep these videos down to short, or else just people don't want to watch them. And the majority of the world doesn't want to watch my videos. So, and since I've gone onto Instagram, I think there's less people going on to watch my videos, but oh well. All I can do is carry on building, carry on making things. Andy says, if you keep on making videos, they will come. Well, I'm not so sure about that, to be very honest, but I'll give it a go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye. And videos, and press buttons, because I'd like you to, and it would really help me out. Thank you very much. If you want to see more, subscribe. Goodbye.